Hello, welcome to part 2 of my February 2014 video game pickups video. Moving swiftly on with the PS3 games. It's mostly PS3 games up until the end of this video, but they're all good ones. First up, we have another collection. I also got for £8 in CEX, and that is the Splinter Cell Trilogy. Comes with the original Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow, and Chaos Theory. Now, I never really sort of played these when they first came out because I never owned an original Xbox, and by the time they came out for PS2, I was sort of more interested in stuff like Metal Gear Solid than the Hitman series. But I have bought these games on the PS2, but I found this for a bargain, so I thought I'd get this, and save myself a little bit of space. So I've sort of traded all the PS2 iterations of these games in, but I've heard good things about these games. They're a lot more unforgiving than the more recent Splinter Cell games, which I have played, like Conviction and Blacklist. But I'm always open for a challenge. I mean, I've almost beaten Dark Souls twice, so I'm sort of happy to take on any challenge that's put in front of me. I might fail, but I don't care. At least I tried. Next up, we have two games that I got for the 2 for 20 quid for pre-owned that Game was still doing at this point in earlier this month, and the first one is Mortal Kombat. This one comes with Kratos as a playable character. Oh, I can't even speak today. Kratos, of course, is from the God of War series. The reason I bought this back, and I say bought this back because I got this originally on the 360 around the time when this first came out, is because I really enjoyed the story, the campaign of this, and to a certain extent the challenge tower as well. Although it got to a point where I was getting really, really frustrated. I think that was mainly because of the Xbox controller, and that the D-pad is absolutely horrendous, and the analog controls for this anyway. I know for Street Fighter 4 it's manageable, but for this, like, it's more up, down, forwards, whatever. And with Street Fighter 4, it's more circular motion, so the analog control sort of works a lot better with those sort of inputs. But with this, it didn't really work so well. But so that's why I got the PS3 version, because of the much better D-pad, and it's sort of placed a lot higher up, which is a little bit better for me to sort of manage. And I really like the story of this game, and I can't wait to get Injustice one day, because I hear that campaign is also quite good as well. And the other game I got was Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year edition. Pretty much the reason why I traded in my 360 Red Dead discs. This comes with the original game and all the DLC, including Undead Nightmare, which is the sort of standalone DLC with where it's sort of like a zombie B-movie, I guess, and it's really entertaining. It doesn't really take itself seriously. But it's a fantastic game. It's open world western shooter, for those who don't know. Has that sort of rock star sort of satire sort of humour, I guess. Less so here, because like there's less like blatant like celebrity sort of bashing that you get in like the GTA games, but and parodies and stuff like that. But it's really entertaining, and I really like John Marsden as a character. He's just really like not necessarily relatable in terms that he's like a cowboy and sort of like kills loads of guys and stuff, but yeah, you really sort of like feel for him, like he's trying to sort of be the good guy, but sort of been forced into sort of bad situations, like considering his past, and is sort of trying to make things better for his family, which yeah, which is quite sad, especially when you sort of get to the ending of the game, and yeah, it's one of the most emotional endings I've ever witnessed. So yeah, absolutely fantastic game. Definitely, it's definitely somewhere in my top 5 best games of the current / previous generation, whatever you want to call it. Okay, next up, I got this for around £18 in Asda, and that is Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. This comes with the original Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories, and 358 / 2 days, which I believe is just a movie rather than a game, because I think it was more. I believe that game was sort of more card based or something like that. So I'm guessing they sort of changed it into a movie because people wouldn't really be into that. Or it could be Chain of Memories. I'm not sure. I've only played like the first and the second one a little bit. So yeah, the reason I got this because I know that if you don't play the other games, you sort of go from 1 and go straight to 2. Then you're a little bit lost in terms of the story, which is already a little bit convoluted. I have to say, at least, because I prefer storylines that don't take itself too seriously, like Dragon Quest 8 and Ni no Kuni and stuff like that. But this is still good though, and I will get the 2.5 HD remix when that comes out over here at some point, so I can sort of go through them all in order. Next up, I kind of feel like I had to get this considering recent events and the fact that I'm a huge fan of this franchise. I absolutely love both of these movies, and I managed to get this for like £9 on eBay, and that is Ghostbusters, the video game. For those who don't know, Harold Ramis, who plays Egon in the Ghostbusters films, sadly passed away recently. He was, I believe, about 70 years old at this point, but so, and he was actor, writer, and director. He did co-write Ghostbusters 1 and 2 and the video game with Dan Aykroyd. So yeah, he lived a very sort of long successful life. So yeah, and the memories of like the films. I mean, I've been watching the Ghostbusters movie since I was like like 5. So and like what's that, like 20 plus years on, I'm still happy to sort of sit down and watch it today. Hopefully one day, if I have kids and I'll sort of watch it with them, just see like someone else like fall in love with these movies all over again, and yeah, it was very sad because I know that James Avery, who played Uncle Phil, also passed away. So and I absolutely loved that show as well. And also he was the Shredder in Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. So yeah, I've sort of it's been like a weird start to this year where I've sort of mourned the passing of like childhood like heroes, I guess you could say. So but yeah, I thought I would give this a go. Initially, I wanted this at launch, but at the time I didn't own a PS3, and the 360 version got delayed because it was a timed exclusive on the PlayStation 3. and by the time it came out on the 360, I sort of lost interest because like other games come out. It was kind of a blessing in disguise because that version was kind of glitchy anyway. So I'm sort of glad I finally got round to getting this at last, and I've heard pretty decent things. This is like the sort of third Ghostbusters movie in a sense, because again it was like co-wrote by Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd. So yeah, I look forward to trying it. You actually play as a new member of the Ghostbusters, and you sort of go around with like the four guys, and yeah, it seems pretty good from what I've heard. Okay, and finally, I'm going to show all these three games together because they're both from the same series, and that is Tales of Symphonia Chronicles, which I got for around £30 on Shop2. This one was quite something. Tales of Exilia Day 1 Edition, which I got from Asda for like £25, and it didn't say that it was the Day 1 Edition. So when I went to get it, and they brought out like the cardboard like case and stuff like that, and the music CD, and there's like an art book as well. I was sort of really sort of surprised, so I thought, blimey, this is even more of a bargain than I thought it was. And finally, Tales of Vesperia on the Xbox 360, which I also got from Shop2, but this one was for around £18, I believe it was. So it's pretty good, because the Tales series are quite notorious for being quite pricey after a certain amount of time. I mean, they don't sort of devalue that much, so to get this for like 18 is pretty good. So but yeah, the only one I've really played is and this one actually comes with Tales of Symphonia, the original, which is the one Tales game I played a little bit of, but not that much, and that was on the GameCube, and also comes with Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World, which is which was originally a Wii game, but not many people bought it because it was a Wii game. But I have a Wii, so you know, I'm not bashing it or anything. But you know, at this point, a lot of people sort of had sort of walked away from like the Wii, and you know, coincidentally like the Wii U now. So yeah, but it's nice. It's nice to have like both of these games in like one collection, like upscaled into HD, which is nice. So yeah, I look forward to playing all these games at some point. You know, maybe sort of do a marathon of all of them, which you know will take some time because they are very long games. The only ones I don't have are Tales of Grace's F, which I'm sort of thinking about getting, but I don't know. It wasn't like the best Tales game from what I've heard, but you know, it's quite cheap now, so I might pick it up. Tales of the Abyss, which I have on the 3DS. There's Tales of Exilia 2, which is coming out at some point this year. I think there's another one as well. Tales of I know it begins with a Z or something like that, but yeah, I'll probably look it up and find out next video. But yeah, thank you very much for watching my February 2014 video game pickups. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I did showing you all these, and yeah, stay tuned for the next video I upload, and yeah, you have a good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. See ya.